You guys have to practice keeping your head above water when things aren't going your way. And the only way that I've been able to do something like that is by talking to people who know more than me,
God,
right?
fuck.
That is the key aspect in it. And then another thing is implementing faith, right? You guys have to remember that everything changes. Like, I mean, everything is changing. People around you are having new thoughts. People around you are learning and growing. And you're inevitably going to grow and you're inevitably going to change as a byproduct of the people around you, right? Which is why it's also super important to surround yourself around the right kind of people, right? Because if you're around people who are growing, they're evolving, they're changing their perspectives, or they're just good humans, that's going to become like a ripple effect into your life, right? A very big part in all of this is just honestly the people that you surround yourself next to. Are you surrounding yourself around people who are somewhat ignorant or
Nope.
aren't good for you, or are you surrounding yourself around people who encourage you to be better, people who push your limits, people who require you to be the best version of yourself and whatever that looks like? That's the quickest way to get yourself out of any type of slump, right? You guys have to talk to people, you guys have to interact, right? Go outside. And when people say go outside, they don't mean it in a sense where it's like, you know just go play basketball or something like that. When I say go outside to people, I'm telling people to interact, interact with the real world. Go make some friends, go talk to people, just learn more about yourself. And you'll learn that God usually helps us through a lot of situations, right? If with me at least, I notice if I set my intention, I set my goal on something, I could go through a whole season where it's just silent, right? Nothing seems to be going my way,
You
nothing seems to be
bitch.
working, but out of nowhere, God will answer my prayer, right? And he can do that. He do that with you guys too. I believe if you
Fuck you.
guys
God damn it.
I believe if you guys find a way to, you know, it's almost like praying in
Nope.
a way, you know? If you figure out, what do I really want to do in this life? What am I
Nope.
good at? What do I enjoy doing? Now I gotta mute him. Uh, Toggle mute. Okay. Yeah. If you start figuring out what you actually like doing in life, if you start, pulling your attention more towards your passion and less off of the things draining you, you'll see your energy start to come back in your day to day life. A lot of my peace of mind came when not only I started surrounding myself around good people, but I started removing the bad people. There's certain people in our lives that we have to remove. There's certain people in our lives that's doing nothing but causing blockages in wherever we're doing. And it's not until you remove those people from your life and kind of distance yourself and that you see a little bit of, clarity in the situation and some growth that can happen from it. Oh, I missed. That was an easy shot too. Oh, oh, he almost got me. He's trying to get me so bad, man. I look, you have to tap in. But yeah, it's not all on you guys. You guys have a lot of help, and especially once I start talking about things like faith and all this other type of things, a lot of it isn't in your control. The most that you can do is set your intentions, set your path, set your goals, write them down. Tell them to somebody. Do something like that, and then live your life through the energy of what you're trying to do. If you say you want to be a streamer, you better be streaming every day, right? If you say you want to be a photographer, if you say you want to, I don't know what you want to do, be a doctor, you need to be reading those books, working on those cars, doing whatever that passion is every day, you guys. Figure out a way to implement it. And I feel like, honestly, the more things that you do in your life that implements peace and passion into your life, you high key start seeing that your life starts changing as a direct influence of it, because your needs and your wants change. Oh, I had to recock my gun. Wow, I was missing a lot of shots right there. It's okay though. But yeah, it's not all on you guys. Be patient with yourself, especially for my younger people, the ones who are probably still in school or just around my age range. I just turned 22 a couple of days ago. You guys have so much time. Don't ever feel like you're stuck in life when you barely even started. You have so much time to learn, grow, get better. If you put this pressure on yourself to do it now, that's where a lot of that feeling of stuck comes from, because you feel like you need to see immediate results. It's almost like instant gratification. And I somewhat blame, social media, TikTok, and all that other type of stuff. There's a lot of things around us that's giving us instant gratification, right? And when you have things that give you so much instant like it's literally like you can just pick up your phone and get exactly what you want. You can do what you want. It's just very open. It's very easy to fall into that trap of believing that everything in your life is supposed to be that instant, when that's not the case. Sometimes you're not stuck at all. It's just not time yet. I can't emphasize that enough. You guys have no many times. You guys have no clue how many times I've knew something was, something was for me, or I was meant to do something, or I was destined to have a certain experience, but I just simply wasn't time, and it just simply wasn't time in my life to experience it yet, right? And once it was time in my life to experience it, it felt like it came by like accident, like I felt like I didn't even try, or it just came straight to me, because in some instances that's exactly what's happening, right? I'm about to get last skill. There you go, win the game. Cool. Wait, oh, I still get third place. Let me mute everybody. Toggle mute. Oh, and he got best play. That's cool. It's literally like half and half, Half of it is applying yourself in the right places, things that you love, things that bring you, passion, joy, experiences. Then the other half is acknowledging God helps, You can't do everything. It's going to take another person to give you the blessing anyways. So you have to wait until God talks to that person, gives that person the lesson, whatever that is, so they can funnel it to you. You see, blessings aren't just a get there, stop, like just, you get what I'm saying? Just like it's a one-way ticket. No, it's usually a big round trip between everybody, right? The only reason why you got a blessing is because somebody else received a blessing that was put in a position to give you the blessing. So now once you get the blessing, however it unfolds, however you live your life, you're bound to pass that blessing on to somebody else. And you may not even realize that you're doing it, because it happens in everyday experiences, which is why I'm saying, you guys just have to live life and fall into flow. I'm going to keep saying that in a lot of my videos. And that flow state will help you guys with a lot of stuff, a lot of the mental health, a lot of the stagnancy. You'll realize that everything is changing. You're never stuck.